From the book, Life Lesson from Epoch, Chapter 3, Wise Lesson Advice Section 10. Reputation versus Bad Habits. Improve your reputation and break away from bad habits, or break away from bad habits and improve your reputation, but either way, it's about the same thing. It doesn't matter how you started, but it does matter about the effort you use within a certain timeline on how to get rid of the bad habits or improve your reputation. Bad habits are dangerous to have, and when you discover the danger that they can cause, you will realize your value. The same goes for when you realize your value and see a bad habit that could affect your reality and tarnish your reputation, which you can predict the danger before it can occur. There are a lot of different types and many forms of bad habits. Too much talk and less action are bad habits, and maybe the worst habit, because it does have a lot of potential to create more bad habits or enhance others' bad habits that you already have. Lying is the brother, gossip is the sister, complaining is the mother, the excuses are the father, and all of this is a family full of failures from which you need to break away from, because they will stagger your future or destroy it completely. Bad habits are not easy to break away from, same as a family. They probably are very close to you, and they may provide a worthy value to your desire or necessary need as well, but you don't have to let them control you just the same way a bad habit would do to you, and you may not realize it. Depending on how good your reputation might be, it can protect you or guide you to the right path, and having a great reputation is like what a role model should be. Having a good or great reputation will make it hard for others to control you or take advantage of you, and make it easy for you to control or influence others to your advantage. This can happen because you got good knowledge or a great understanding of what a role should be, and your reputation is proof of that. Keeping your reputation in mind and improving it can help you to break away from bad habits. You need to work on yourself and the things that you own before helping others. It's similar to what I said before in this book, Your Eggs and Your Surroundings, in the Don't Be a Fool chapter in section 10. If you decide to help others or work with them, you need to know what you are dealing with, because it can tarnish your reputation. Just know sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you try on helping others to improve themselves, because you probably can't change another person's character or reputation. Similarly too, if your behavior or habits are bad, it will develop a poor reputation for you, and it will be difficult to change other people's opinions of you, regardless of how many good deeds you may perform. You need to know what you are dealing with when working or helping an individual or others, because it can make you create bad habits for the lack of information, and the result will be a mistake. Nobody knows the keys to success, but I know the key to failure is trying to please everybody who asks for assistance or help, and not knowing it can benefit you or destroy you. Not knowing what you should know is a mistake, and not knowing yourself and your habits, good or bad, is more than a mistake, it's dangerous and can be foolish. If people know you better than you know yourself, then you are giving out opportunities to allow them to take advantage of you. You will also hold a reputation of a fool, and that's something you want to avoid with all means of protecting your reputation. One way of building good habits is to find the time of solitude to cultivate yourself. You can cultivate to avoid bad habits so that you can build good habits. You also can create some form of a good habits that can be the preparation for cultivation to begin with, which I will explain much more in the next chapter. After all, excellence is not an act but a habit with a good thought or good consideration of its use by the wisdom you already obtain. To make it simple, the things you do the most are the things you do the best, the same as the wisdom of strength when you strengthen your wisdom with practice that can improve your reputation. Respecting yourself is the same way as dealing with yourself, and making everyone else deal with you the same way as a person worthy of respect is one way to carry a good reputation. When working on good habits that allow you to build up a good reputation or can help keep a good reputation is a good idea. It would help if you said less and showed action, because giving a lot of lip service with no results is a fast way to damage your reputation. Before you make an excuse or a complaint, try to see if you were working hard enough before you speak, and see if you can work harder on what you believe was hard work. Improving your reputation is not easy, and breaking away from a bad habit is not easy, and they both require work and a lot of it. If you're really having trouble breaking away from a bad habit, you should try creating 2 good habits to replace that one bad habit. From the book, Life Lesson from Epoch by Meshach Ford, out now on Amazon.